Queen 10 of spades for Aaron. He's going to open up to 25,000. We're at 5-10-10 at the moment. And the open's going to take it down pre-flop to start us off for Aaron. $1,700 prize pool on the free roll tonight here at South Plains. The min raise from Don. They're going heads up the flop. Mike Reed in the lead with 10 high. He's going to check it to Don though. A bet of 20,000 will take it down. Good aggression from Don. Still a little pot for himself. It's going to be King Jack offsuit for Steve under the gun. Just going to limp in. It's going to fold around to Don in the small blind. He's going to make the call with the 10-5 off. And Alex will defend, or rather just check, facing two limpers. Pair of fives for Don. He's going to bet 10,000. It's called by Alex. The up and down straight draw. Steve sticks around and catches an over on the turn. Don's going to check it, as is Alex. It's Steve's turn to bet. He's going to make it 30K to play. Back to Don. He's going to make the call. See one more card. Alex lets go of the up and down straight draw facing the obvious top pair. And it's trip fives for Don on the river. He's been running so hot. And it's not stopping anytime soon. And Don just shoves. Ugh. Could kill his action here. And it does. A bit too much on the bet from Don, but he's going to take down the pot with the river trip fives.
You got a lot of flax over there, Don.
Don up to 580,000 in chips. Massive chip lead at the moment.
I gave him
Don is going to make the call. Steve just going to make the call with ace-king. Interesting, we're going 4 ways to the flop. Aaron's got a mystery. Jack 5 for Aaron, he's going to flop 2 pair. 10,000 from Don. Steve folds. It's going to be an all-in from Aaron. Back to Don. Got caught stabbing at the flop multi-way. It's gonna go Aaron's direction after the all-in. Mike Reed's gonna move all in. $75,000 to go. Looks like nobody's gonna make the call. He'll take it down pre-flop. Never a bad time to steal some blinds, especially when you're starting to get short. No better time. Ace-5 for Aaron in the cutoff. Decides better than to get involved. It's a call from Jerry on the button with the king-queen offsuit. Brandon limps in from the small blind. Let's see, it's up to 30,000 from Christian in the big blind, facing 2 limpers with a suited king. Not the strongest suited king, but now Jerry getting a little funky here with the 3-bet from the button. He gets Brandon out of the way and isolates Christian into a pot where he is dominated against Jerry's king-queen. 7-3 dog at the moment, Christian is, but he catches a 4. Now he's flipped it. He's an 8-2 favorite to win the pot after flopping a pair of 4s. A bet of 30,000 from Jerry. Quickly called by Christian, going to a turn. No help for Jerry on the turn. Check and all in from Jerry. Now with bottom pair, Christian's in a pretty tough spot. He'd have to put Jerry on complete air to make the call. And Christian does lay it down. Great aggression from Jerry. Is going to steal one right out from under Christian's nose.
The back, battery back. C type. Yeah, please, sir.
Sounds like this will be the last hand at 5,000, 10,000, 10,000.
This board's pretty long though, and there's a box right there. Yeah. Who That's a C to C, right?
Mike Reed under the gun. He's got King Jack offsuit. Just gonna make the call.
We'll find you one.
7 deuce for Don.
That's the black one here the other
They are suited, but he thinks better of it. No fun, Don. Got all those chips for a reason. Oh, would have been in trouble up against the King Jack and Ace Queen. It's a raise to 35,000 from Aaron. It's gonna quickly fold back around to Mike Reed, who also gets out of the way with King Jack. A good fold. Live cards, but no reason to gamble. Facing a 3.5x raise, pre-flop. Let Aaron take down the now dead money. Not quite dead when he made the bet, but all but dead. Especially when you're getting short in these tournaments, very important to pile the aggression on, especially these over-limped pre-flop pots.
earthy colors.
20 to go. 20 to go.
We're up to 10, 20, 20. It's a call from Brandon. The ace deuce offsuit. All the way back around to Mike Reed in the big blind. He's going to take the option to check. Going heads up to a flop. Mike Reed first to act. He flops a pair of sixes and rips it. Not much for Brandon to think about here. He lays it down quickly.
Yeah. You didn't have any fold equity though, so.
This time, Brandon's going to look down at ace 3.
55 is still alive.
55,000 all in from Christian. Samuel's got better clubs and sniffs it out. He gets all in over the top. Now Brandon in a tough spot.
Three times.
Queen 10 of clubs. Christian doesn't like to see that. Clubs no longer live. He's looking for jacks and deuces.
Okay, I'll hit a jack. Please. We'll see. Nice one.
No help for the jack deuce. Christian's eliminated, and Samuel is going to pull up, or he's going to pick up the $100 bounty on Christian's head. A nice little reward for taking down the house.
Bounty?
And there it is.
Christian
It was
put it
only-
out. He won it.
It was only on Christian.
Yeah.
10, 20, 20. Starting to get up to those nosebleed stakes. Given the chips in play particularly. Samuel lays down the threes in the cutoff. Mike Reed still thinking about it. Mike Reed read a little short here, about 5.5 big blinds. He decides to lay down King 7 on the button, and Don would have had him in trouble. Don't think he's laying down King 10 of hearts. It's going to be Don heads up with Alex. King high in the lead on the flop. Goes check, check. And no help for Alex. He's looking for jacks and 4s. He could take it down with a little bet here, perhaps. He does check it. No help. Don, good with the king high. Looks like a bet of 40,000. Quickly, Alex will fold.
Everyone get over here, water, soda, food.
The old Brunson for Aaron under the gun. Boo.
Michael, you gonna sit down?
All in from Mike Reed with the ace queen. Two queens already hit the muck. It's ace queen for Steve as well. He makes the call quickly. It is going to be a chop. Pocket threes for Jerry. He's going to make the call. Ace 10 for Brandon.
45 to go.
Raises it up to 45,000. Back around to Aaron. Jack 7 offsuit. Aaron lays it down, but Jerry makes the call. We're going heads up to the flop. No help for the ace 10. It's about a 50-50 flip here on the flop, actually, with the gut shot and 2 live hole cards for Brandon to pair up. Goes check, check. Threes in the lead on the turn. And no help on the river. Jerry's pocket threes hold up. It's going to check down, but he's going to earn that pot they built pre-flop. Not a bad takedown with the pocket threes. Pocket fours for Mike Reed, enough for him to make the push. It is all in for 125. Don with ace-3 is going to lay it down. Queen Jack suited for Alex. It's a pretty hand, but it's a lot of chips. Once he starts looking at how expensive it is, he a lot of times is going to lay this down. Not all the time, however. He could find a call. He's still got a playable stack behind, but he does make the fold. Yeah, Alex really wanting to get involved there. Like I said, though, just too much pre-flop with a hand like that. Nine, 6 of diamonds.
20 to go.
Bigger diamonds for Don. He makes the call. Aaron moves all in on Queen 7.
Solid.
It's a big bet, but if anybody has the chips to make the call, it is Don. Nine X-rays. 180,000 is enough to get Don off the hand. Jack 10 of hearts for Mike Reed under the gun. He makes the call.
20 to go.
King Jack for Don. Jack 3 for Samuel. All three of our players holding a jack. Don, of course, with the best kicker. With 3, catches a gut shot. Samuel drawn to a 6. Don's gonna bet the King Jack here. Bets 20,000. He's gonna get both other players off the hand. About 100,000 in chips in the pot. Another nice little pickup for Don to move up to 600,000 chips behind. Ace 7 offsuit for Don under the gun. This will be our last hand at 10, 20, 20. Don makes the call. King 10 for Alex, one of his favorites. See the snap call there. going three ways to a flop. Ace-6 of clubs for Mike Reed, Ace-7 offsuit for Don, and the King-10 offsuit for Alex. 10 on the flop. Pair of 7s for Don. He's gonna bet 20,000 with his middle pair. Snap called by Alex with the pair of 10s, currently in the lead. We're going heads up to a turn, and it's trip 7s for Don. We've seen that twice tonight already. Don cannot miss. It's a bet of 50,000, and Alex now in the blender. What is going on here with this paired board on the turn? How hard is it going to be for him to get away from that top pair second kicker? Apparently not too hard. Wow. Quickly gets away from it. Great fold from Alex. We are up to 15-30-30. All in from Steve with the ace-king this time. Jerry's got ace-10, could get himself in trouble. No, doesn't even think about it. Quickly gets away from the weaker ace. Looks like Don, the last hope to double up Steve with queen deuce. Less than likely. Guess in for 60, 105 to go. I'm gonna have a little bit wider range. Queen deuce not quite gonna cut it. Don will fold. Steve get a nice little chip up without having to face the river.
That's my favorite level.
Big slick for Samuel this time. It's gonna be a min raise up to 60 with the ace-king. Don, Jack-10, he's already in for 15. See what he thinks about it. Not this time. Alex in for 30, facing a min raise. He's got a little bit more behind than it shows. But he is going to make the call. Going heads up to a flop. Ace-king against the 5-4 suited. Checks to the turn. It's the jack of clubs. It's a 5 on the flop for Alex to take the lead. Time Samuel gonna down bet to 30,000. I don't see Alex folding here. He's got too much in the pot and too little behind. He makes the call on the turn unless there's a miracle river for Samuel. Oh, like that one. Alex is gonna check and he's probably gonna fold to any bet. Those two overcards, and it's a shove from Samuel, makes it pretty simple. Alex flicks in the fold. A nice pot for Samuel to get a big chip up. aces for Jerry. To raise to 60.
60 to go.
60,000 to continue. Just left on Steve. He's not holding much. He is going to see a flop, though. 6-3 of hearts. Not the worst hand to see a flop against aces. Aces, sorry. Oh. The worst flop for you to see if you're up against aces. Goes check, check. Jerry being a little sneaky. Do not think Steve is going to fire at this. And the bet of 50,000 on the turn, enough to get Steve off the 6 high. Flop set of aces for Jerry. Been kind of quiet at the final table. That's a good way to pop back into the mix. Jerry first this time. Not going to look down at anything near as pretty as the aces. Ray, good to see you in chat. We're doing good up here at South Plains. We had a nice tournament today. 2 tables. It's an all-in from Brandon with the ace-jack. 100,000 to continue. Just left on Aaron. He's got the 10-5 offsuit. He will lay it down. Brandon going to get a little chip up, taking down the blinds. 1,700 in the prize pool tonight in the free roll. 2 tables. 20 players. Very nice turnout here in South Plains. Brandon going to be first to act this time. Fold from Brandon. Pocket 9s for Samuel, and he folds them in the +1. Pocket 5s for Don. He's just going to call. Over to Aaron with the Queen 10. Looks like he's just going to make the call as well. Jerry checks Queen 10. That's going to limit their ability to make pairs. To get in the lead against these pocket 5s from Don. 5's good on the flop. Don gonna keep the pressure on. Just a little bit for 30,000. Aaron gets out the way. Jerry raises it up. I don't think Don's folding. Only one overcard on the board to his pair. He does come along. Turn. A 5. Wow. Don't think Don's slowing down now. He's all in. Jerry's got Queen high. Cannot make the call. Shows a 5. Wow. Wonder what everybody thinks about that. Don has been running so hot these last few weeks.
Michael plays one hand and there's a full house.
It's tournament only.
Who got it? We'll get your present.
It's the a few promotions going on during the holiday season here at South Plains. You hear in the background players with a full house or better, one in hand, in any cash game or tournament will draw a card to receive a Christmas present. Looks like Aaron's shove is going to take down pre-flop. Not to mention this Sunday, another Islander tournament. First place gets a $2,500 cruise package, 7-day Caribbean cruise, leaving out of the Miami port January 25th. Ace-10 for Mike Reed is going to be enough for him to make his move.
Deadline is for this. We'll do the 31st.
Steve's all in. Jerry's got Queen Jack. Looks like he's ready to fold, but giving it one last thought before he throws the cards in. Gonna get the count. And Ace Queen. Ace Queen for Steve on his all in. Ace King for Samuel. Wow. Blood in the water here at the final table in South Plains. Gonna get all the pots sorted. Samuel in a beautiful spot at the moment, in the lead with the Ace-King. Mike Reed and Steve looking for tens and queens. A king for Samuel would just about seal the deal. It's 3 clubs on the flop. Ace of clubs for Steve. He's gonna turn the nut flush. Mike Reed will be eliminated. Steve is gonna take down the main pot. Is all Steve was in for. Still a nice little takedown, 285K in that main pot. Samuel gonna get a little bit of the rebate with the Ace-King, bidding out the Ace-10 on the side pot. Alex, very short, now under the gun. He's about to face another round of blinds that he will not be able to survive. 10-6. Does he decide this is the one, or he's going to get better next hand? Granted, getting better next hand sounds pretty easy when you look down at 10-6 off. But you don't get the same odds when your ante are the dead chips in the middle. You're fighting just to get the stack that you've already put in back, as opposed to taking that 30K that someone else has had to ante and adding it onto yours. Brandon's going to move all in, the Queen Jack of spades. Jack 10 for Don, and he looks like he's grabbing chips. This will be the last hand at 15-30-30. It is a call from Don. He is dominated at the moment with Jack 10. He's looking for 10s. Or straight combinations as well, of course. Queen Jack in the lead, and on the turn has Don drawing just to kings. A 5 of spades on the river's no help. So Don still a ton of chips in front of him. Brandon gonna take a nice pot down himself. Get a little bit of fighting chips to work with, especially as we come into the next blind level. 20,000, 40,000, 40,000. even the big stacks are going to be very quickly eaten away if they cannot find some action to get involved in. Alex has actually got 5K behind. Steve just calls with the pocket nines. It's the extra 5 from Alex. He's got queen 4. He's going to need to hit a queen. Facing one limper, he probably doesn't feel too bad about the situation he's in with queen 4. Feels he probably has 2 live holdings. However, pocket nines going to really rain on Alex's parade. He's drawing to the queen. 4 no good unless he can catch 3 of them. Queen 8-8 on the flop. Nines drawing to the 2 outer, no good. Steve wins with a rivered flush. Wow. Did not even see that. What a brutal river card for Alex. Running hearts. Steve catches a miracle to stick around. Of course, he had chips behind, but would have been surely a problem for one of the shorter stacks left at our final table. Brandon makes the call. Queen 4 clubs. Steve in the big blind with 8 deuce. Going to check. We're going heads up to a flop. Steve will act first. Queen, queen 4. Brandon flops the nuts. Lucky for Steve, it's not going to be the boat or better for a present all December long out here in our tournaments as well. So the flop boat for Brandon going to be good for a 325,000 chips, as well as one of those presents behind him under the tree.
Ace of clubs. Oh, you did that.
Alex said
Oh. Wonder what it is. It might be king, so king.
no, I don't think so. I mean,
There's a good chance.
8 deuce for Jerry this time. Ace 10 for Brandon, a little bit prettier. Hopefully for him it will hit just as hard. It's raised to 80,000 and a jam from Samuel with Ace King. Don likely to get away with the 8-3 offsuit. Brandon is going to move all in. He is in trouble. It says that Brandon has just a little bit more. See if that is correct. 10 up against the ace king, both off suited.
You got 2 side?
King on the turn will seal the deal for Samuel.
He's got
Good game, man.
Brandon is covered by Samuel. A huge pot for him to win. Look at all those chips going his direction.
It's not candy.
Nearly $500,000, if not $500,000 in plaques alone.
You got candy.
Huge pot.
Races this time. Rolos last time.
Oh, you got the good
Oh, I
one.
think I stole those. Somebody had rollers last year. Oh, somebody got rollers last year.
You haven't been home yet tonight.
Coming home today.
Good luck.
Good game, man.
Have a good
Be
night.
careful getting home.
Samuel first act. This time he looks down at Red Cowboys. This is a good time to start running really, really hot. Just a few players left in our tournament. 5. We're on the bubble. He is now the chip leader. $100,000 to go. Don's gonna fold my favorite hand. Aaron gets out of the way. It looks like Jerry doesn't have anything to make the call with either. He's not. Samuel's not gonna show just how lucky he did get.
No, mentally, when they told me I was
So they're playing 4 places?
4 places, yeah.
Unless you guys want to there's something in the box.
Yeah.
Don first. He looks down at 6 deuce of clubs.
I'm short stacked. I'm short stacked, so I'm not really in a place to.
Oh, pocket 10s for Steve.
You guys want to do something for the bubble? No? That was easy enough.
They got all money now. Asshole.
40 to go.
Steve calls.
You're also
The big one.
I mean,
Retrievable.
there, do you want me to
Big
I'm
one.
in. Check.
Yeah, they're retrievable.
they don't hit the month.
8-4 offsuit for Samuel. Queen Jack suited for Jerry. Pair of 8s for Samuel could get him in a little trouble. I'm sure he won't overplay the middle pair with a flush draw and the overcard already out there.
Still action, still action, still action.
Steve, a pair of 10s, could be scared off by that ace. He is. A good bet from Jerry. Take it down on the flop. Nice little pot built 3 ways pre-flop.
I really did it.
Ace Jack suited for Jerry. See what he decides to do with it. It's a minimum raise up to 80,000. And no one going to come along. Jerry's turn to take one down pre.
Oh, we got one. Let's fucking go.
They were that bad.
Turn it up. Let's go. Devils are the best team in the East. We're keeping it close.
Where did you go?
Looks like Aaron gets involved with the Queen 3. Jerry with the Queen 10. Don in there with the Queen 6 suited. Might as well have been the same as last hand. This time, the Jack comes on the flop. All the Queens are already accounted for, so that only makes sense. Don
I'm like
looking
nodding off over here falling
to
asleep.
bet his pair of sixes. 40,000 to continue. Called by Jerry. Ooh, looks like Jerry might get a little funky here. It's a check over to Don. Looks like a bet of 80,000. Jerry thinks better than to get involved with Don in this spot. Blinds still growing.
Where did you go?
Pocket sixes for Aaron. He will move all in. He will not receive a caller.
It was a raise, right?
Yeah, Jim.
Blinds are up 30, 60, 60.
What's up, OJ? How are you, sir?
Up to 30, 60, 60 now. It's another all-in from Aaron, this time with ace-queen.
He's all in.
Don's only got 3 deuce. Looks like Aaron's going to chip away another 60,000 at Don's massive stack. Before the count could even be finished, all players fold.
Is that 40 or 60? No. So it's big blind first.
Yeah, I realized.
It's ladies for Jerry.
Lunch at the railroad tracks. So at least if you get a corner, you can afford his wife for every corner. Or wherever, yeah.
To raise up to 120.
120. 120 is the bet.
Ace Jack for Don. This could get nasty.
It was
120.
yeah. Just got back. Tired. 120. Okay, there's still actually gonna show any cards.
It's a call from Don, a call from Steve. All in. Steve flops a 6. Jerry's queen still in the lead. It goes check, check on the flop. No help for Don looking for an ace, or Steve looking for a 6 or 3.
All in and a call.
All in and a call. Never check out to YouTube.
Wow.
Bada bang.
All in and called. It's a 3-way all in. Jerry just has to dodge aces, 6s, and 3s. He's an 82% favorite to win the hand for 850,000 chips. An ace on the river. Don scoops a huge one. 1,155,000 in front of Don after that hand.
It'll be him. You'll get fourth. Bubble, fourth. You'll take fourth because you have more
You'll
chips.
get paid out 200.
Yay!
Jerry will secure 4th place. A double elimination leaves us with 3. We jump the bubble.
It's a ladder for Aaron.
Did you say plus
200.
200 to Jerry, 300 to the next player eliminated, 400 to second, and 800 to first tonight in the free roll. Some of the best value you can get on tournament poker in Texas.
Dude, we're hitting bonus hockey. Bonus hockey, guys. I know you're as excited as I am.
I only like hockey in person. Watching them fight.
If you go to overtime, you get a point and you stay.
I don't watch hockey. I watch them fight.
Just watch it fight. You're just there for like 2 minutes with them.
I'm not a big fan.
No, it's big one. It's 60 if you want to call. Actually, it's uneven.
And all in a call, Don with ace 7, Aaron calls with ace 6. Some chopportunity in here. Don in the lead though, suited as well, and he flops the flush draw. Turns the ace with the better.
Opportunity.
Oh, no better kicker. 9 would play on the turn, the jack on the river. It's aces and 5s, the jack for both players. They're going to chop up the pot. Little miracle for Aaron, dodging spades.
Thought I was in trouble. Screaming for a 6.
You will be the big boy now.
60 to go. Ace 5 of clubs for Don. Looks like he's gonna raise it up 120.
String.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was gone. It looked like he might have been. You'd have to ask Gary.
Gary, was it a stringed bet? Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I don't.
Was it a call or a string bet?
I don't know. He lined up the 60 behind the betting line, and then put another 60 next to it, and then put one forward and push one forward. So he clearly had the intention.
I'll
He
clear
pushed
it
all
as a
the
raise.
he pushed all the chips up.
Thank you.
Raise.
Yeah, 120. Thank you, sir.
I think that's the right ruling. What do you say? Oh, I lied.
Huh?
I lied it up. Jerry got pocket queens and lost to ace on the river. Big ladder up.
No one is gonna call the raise from Don. He'll take it down pre. Samuel, let's go. King Queen.
7 versus 6 on each other. How's it going with this? You got a full table all of a sudden.
Yeah, I only bought it for 100.
You're up again already?
Like this. Not to hit that.
Small blind, big blind, 60 to go.
Actually, I'll just take a jackpot to do it straight.
I'm all.
Like all.
It's an all in from Aaron. Just get Samuel out of the way.
Alright, and then he's all in up.
5 deuce for Don. Unlikely we get to see any sparks fly with that one. Don does get away from it.
I got over the
Oh, yeah, you want to get third one?
might still get it now.
Nine over where? Oh, come back to this. You telling you were following it? Oh, you didn't know him? You were just, I see what you're saying.
But it was like if I went the speed limit, I was an 80 to
Call from Don. Check from Aaron. We're going heads up to a flop. Don in the lead with the king 9. Aaron with a weaker king. Ace, queen, jack on the flop, both on the same gut shot. Aaron gonna be the first to bet it. Bet 70,000. Could get Don off the king high here. And Don makes the call.
Yeah, king.
The 9's gonna play. King 5, no good. Don cannot lose, it seems.
Nice hand. Oh, getting a power play.
A week's long run good. Maybe even 2 or 3 weeks for Don. He's been on fire.
Just because you passed him, or were you like speeding?
Yeah,
like,
I passed him.
I know, were you like actually speeding?
No, I was like slowly passing him, and I was like, I had an experience with this the last I was going. He was like, you were faster than me, and I was going speeder than I was like,
And your big line for 60, 60.
60 to go. I was like,
Sammy.
that's good.
Don first to act.
If he didn't take it, I would have fought it so hard if he could have been told me that my speed was. Oh,
What's up, bro?
Is that a raise from Don?
60. Can I help you out?
What's up, Brandon?
Looks like just a call, actually.
Don, you doing good, man.
Check from Samuel. Going heads up.
You the short guy, but you still got it.
I got some moves left. I missed one. I missed one.
Pair of sevens for Don and a pair of jacks for Samuel. This could be trouble. It's bottom pair. Don could get away from it. Could stick around. He has tripped up on bottom pair twice already tonight. Once with a 7. I guess he doesn't quite feel it this time because he lets it go.
This will likely be the last game of 30, 60, 60 guys.
The blinds are really getting up there. Soon to be at 40, 80, 80. 40,000, 80,000, 80,000. Sixes for Aaron. He's gonna shove. Samuel gets out of the way. 8-5 for Don. Not a whole lot to hold on to, but comparatively to Don, Aaron's starting to get pretty short. If your pocket 6 is here,
235.
you dream that you're gonna get called by 8-5 offsuit. Don not interested this time around.
Yeah, I literally need like a big ass break in my life too. 40, 80, 80.
We are up to 40,000, 80,000, 80,000.
Solid.
It's an all-in from Aaron. Pocket queens will get Don off the Jack 3 offsuit.
On the way out there?
On the way to
Did you go with your boyfriend or what?
No, I went by myself.
You went by yourself?
Yeah. On my way to a poker
Yeah.
room.
Oh, you went to go play cards?
Yeah, and then I like died on the way there.
Oh, you did?
I hit a pothole. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, because of the pothole?
Yeah.
Going heads up to a flop. 9 deuce for Samuel. Jack 10 for Aaron. Pair of deuces for Samuel takes the lead on the turn. Aaron looking like he might fire. Samuel less than likely to make the call here. It's 100,000 to continue. Bottom pair, 4-liner to the straight out there. Any better pair, any straight, any 5 to make the straight, of course. Samuel gets away from the 9 deuce. Aaron, nice bet on the turn there.
Alright, going to a shootout. Need some fucks. We need a bet.
Sounds like it's really starting to heat up at the cash table. We got a few of our real action players in tonight. If you're looking to get involved, whether on stream or off stream, in our cash games or tournaments, give us a call at 575-444-6405. Get in touch with us on YouTube or Facebook. Make sure to get you the information you need to come get involved here at South Plains in Farwell, Texas. Looks like Don's getting involved. The ace-7. Aaron just going to check with the 6-3 offsuit. Queen, 4-8. Check from Don and a check back from Aaron. Ace on the turn seals the deal. Don has the check mark. Even just the thought of his opponent betting will get Aaron off his hand. $160 is the raise from Donald, the king-7 of diamonds. 10 deuce of hearts for Samuel. He's not going to be able to make the call. And Don's going to extend his lead. 1.5 million in chips. Not often we see stacks like that in the free roll up here at South Plains. ducks. Gonna move all in. Just left to Don. He's got queen 6.
And it's 3:10 to go.
Don is gonna make the fold. Aaron slowly clawing his way towards the stacks we see in front of Don or Samuel. Came in the short stack to the three-handed play. Been applying the pressure well. Now it's Samuel on the ropes. He's going to be looking for a move. Not a better position to do it than this one right here. King Deuce, not the prettiest in the world, but it's been very quiet over there. Likely his first hand he does get involved on will be highly respected by his opponents at the table. No reason to assume he's getting it in light after waiting so long to find a hand. Don's going to make the call with the 10-9. Pocket 6s for Aaron. Just a check. Here comes the flop. Heads up. Wow. 7, 8, 9. Both players up and down. Don with top pair and the higher straight draw. Aaron does not want to see a 6. He's looking for a 10. Or a 5, for that matter. Don looking for a jack or a 6. Don's cutting out a bet. Bet is 160,000. All in from Aaron.
He's all in.
Don up and down, top pair, snap call. He's in the lead right now. He's got to dodge 5s and 10s. He's holding a 10. Aaron's got to dodge 6s and jacks if he were to improve. No help for the 6s though. 2 pair. No good for Aaron. It was a long, hard fight. He will, however, be getting 300 for receiving 3rd place. 400 to whoever's eliminated next. This is a really good outcome for Samuel. Very short stacked given the blind levels and his opponent's stack. He gets to see a freebie pay jump. Gonna get an extra $100 just by folding that King Deuce last hand.
Alright, you're my big boy now. Can I use your flex?
10-9 suited for Samuel.
He's all in.
Samuel pushes all in. Don,
It's
not the strongest,
105 more Don.
but 8-6 is my favorite hand in poker. If I had any hand I believe could catch up, this would be the one.
What does that mean?
He does call with the 6-8. Samuel in the lead now. Needs to hold. A pair of 9s on the flop. Good for him. He's got Don drawing dead on the turn. And the first flip's going to go Samuel's way. Granted, it's going to put Samuel about 300,000 in chips. Don still with 1.8 million. A long way for Samuel to go. A lot of those flips. Samuel's going to have to get lucky a handful of times here if he's going to want to take this first place spot from Don. Don, however, only needs to get lucky once.
Don, you're my small blind. Help you out, okay? $80 to go. He's all in.
It's an all-in from Samuel with King 10 of diamonds. Don with King 7 makes the call. If Don were to lose this one, he'd be down to 1.5 million, and Samuel would be up. And there's a 10 on the flop. Don drawn for the chop and does not find it with a straight out on the river. Samuel now up to 600,000. Don down to 1.54 million in chips. Samuel's been incredibly patient this entire final table. Take a look at our VPIP here. Don, a cool 41%, not half bad. Samuel, 19%. He's been playing very few pots, getting it in only when he has to or he feels he absolutely has the better hand. And it's worked very well for him so far. Now heads up for a $400 pay jump and a free roll.
Blinds are up 500, 100. I'm sorry, 50, 100. He's all in. Call.
Samuel all in. Don quick to call. It's big slick this time. What did I say earlier? Samuel's going to have to keep getting lucky. Don only needs once. This would be a good time for him because if he loses, Samuel takes the lead. No help for Samuel. A great game from him tonight. Don, congratulations. A massive game from him tonight. He's been running so hot for a few weeks now. Glad we could finally catch it on camera. The hot streak not ending anytime soon. Don's going to take down $800. That's his second free roll in a week that he's taken first place in. Great plays from him tonight and the last few weeks. I know we haven't been here on the stream. I haven't been here in Farwell, but I see Don's been up to great things. If you are looking to get involved in the game up here at South Plains, give us a call at 575-444-6405. Get in touch with us on Facebook or YouTube.
That's nice.
We will see you this Friday. Thanks for stopping by.